square deal. Turn it up, let it bang. Run with me, I bet you can't. Too much to make it flow. Never will I let it sing, so we reinvented it.
As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Temperatures below freezing for tonight's game as the Colts come into town to face the Jets. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
I'll tell you what, this guy could put up some big numbers through the air if that defense doesn't put some pressure on him. He's the type of quarterback who makes you pay if he gets a lot of time in the pocket. But it's not just him they got to worry about. He's got a few guys who can make plays for him.
The Colts have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Let's see how it plays out tonight as we get set for the opening kickoff. Vanderjagt is just about ready to kick this one away. Booming kick downfield. From the 3-yard line. Breaks free of the defender. They're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Give this defense a shot.
Number 88 in motion. Going to the right. The defender brings him down at the 30.
Give this one a shot.
Man in motion.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Good play in the backfield by Freeman. No chance to get it off as they close on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
The Jets come into today's game with one of the most potent offenses in the NFL, John, and clearly they have a chance to blow this one open.
The defense has its work cut out for it, but they have to play aggressively and keep pressure on the quarterback if they want to come away with a win in this one.
Number 86 lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the catch. And he chooses not to return this one. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Why don't you show the defense what a finely tuned machine you are?
About a 2-yard gain here.
Bang the ball up in there. Those safeties will start to cheat up, and that's when you can go over the top.
The Jets come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Slings it across the middle. Across midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Colts. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
The quarterback made the right read on that one, leading to a long pass reception that put some points on the board. You better kick it here.
The kicker lines up for the point after. And and it's up, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys on the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
They'll return this one. From the 7-yard line. Breaking free. The 30, the 40, across midfield. The 40, the 30, breaks free. The 10, touchdown, Jets. What an outstanding return for the touchdown.
Sure was. His blockers up front gave him some room to work with, and he just picked a lane and outran everybody to the end zone.
Hall comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. So it wasn't the offense, but the special teams that made up this scoring drive.
Yeah, special teams play can swing momentum in a heartbeat. A kickoff return, a blocked field goal, all that stuff can sure change the entire tone of a game with just one play.
The Colts will start the drive from the 18-yard line.
Remember to roll your quarterback out occasionally. Those big defensive linemen will get worn out chasing them around on the field.
On the carry. Closing in. Throws it with the catch. He recognizes the blitz and gets the ball out for a first down.
Yeah, and he saw a good matchup. He made a heck of a throw to get the ball to his receiver.
They give it to the halfback. Jones makes the tackle at the 33-yard line.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set. Man, no. Hut.
Under pressure, looking for an option with the pass. This one falls incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
That's what I like to see. A defensive player putting a good look on a guy to force the drop pass.
Manning scans the defense from the gun. Looking downfield, throws it, and he's forced out of bounds at the 42.
Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
Calling an audible now. Using motion. Abraham takes him down at the 42-yard line.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
The Jets come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go, come on.
Directing traffic. Ismail, the motion man. James couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Calling an audible. Dropping back, gets the pass off right in stride.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Only one man in the backfield. Manning sees something in the defense. Again, he'll get the call. James couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
Only one man back.
40-yard line.
Pressure, looking for an option, gets rid of it, and he's tackled behind the line.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
3rd and 13. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Manning sets up. Using motion. He drops back. Pressure coming. He surveys the field with the throw. This pass is incomplete. Beasley was right there to break that play up.
And that's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Moss is back to receive this kick. A lot of hang time, but not very deep. And he signals for the fair catch.
Holding on the receiving team.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 7.
Get the ball.
Man in motion.
Ball on the 7-yard line.
Take him out.
Hand it off to the back. Just about a 3-yard gain there.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Inside their own 20.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Pennington gets set. Dropping back. Closing in. Gets the pass off to the 20. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Going to the left. Martin couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
You got it. Bust his grill, D.
With the throw, catch made on the throw. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down to keep the drive alive.
Give this defense a shot.
Back to the field.
They got nothing.
Under pressure, gets rid of it, right on target. Pennington has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
The Jets using motion, backing off.
Tiger out.
Martin has a 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
Give this one a try.
On the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Eagle left. Hit him low. Bulldog under.
Using motion.
Switch. Here comes the heat.
Dropping back. Pressure. Throwing. Great throw. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Give this one a shot.
At the end of the first quarter, we're all even. New York, 7. Indianapolis, 7. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Pennington sends a man in motion. They give it to the halfback. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
The offensive line just didn't get any push. You need to do a better job knocking those guys off the line.
It's second down and a long way to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. Melissa, what have you heard?
I was able to talk to the team doctor, Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect that it'll take a series or two off, then return to the field.
Thanks, Melissa. Dropping back, throwing, interception. Bad throw there, John.
He threw it okay, just to the wrong guy. He's got to hang in there a little bit longer so he can make a better read when he feels the pressure from the blitz.
James. Pickup of about 8.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
Set.
Manning with a man in motion.
Come on,
Pressure coming, and he makes the grab. They dumped it off on the screen on that play.
That one didn't surprise the defense. They were right there to tackle the ball carrier.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on their own 38. The Jets come out on the 46. Calling an audible. Pollard comes in motion. Slings it to the outside. A lot of space in front of him. Manning hit his target, and they have a first down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Set. Snake eyes. Hit the ball. Fire out.
On the call. They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Mack was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
Set. Bring the bait. To the left. Snake eye. Drop back. Drop.
Dropping back, closing in, throws it. He hits his receiver, and he's brought down at the 41-yard line. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Set. Here come the heat.
Directing traffic. Man in motion. Flag down. That won't help them.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
So after the penalty, it's now 1st and 15. And this is the 6th play of this drive. Under pressure, gets rid of it. 5. Touchdown, Colts. They exploited the blitz by going up top and deep.
And with every defense, there's always a weakness. You just have to be able to find it and to beat it. They called the right play there, and they come up with a score.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. A good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. And the offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
I think the whole team's happy after that one. They're probably telling their defense to get them the ball back so they can go scoring in.
And he got all of that one, a great kick. He takes a knee. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. They'll pass on 1st down. Pressure. Takes a throw. Good play in the backfield. White Freeney catches the quarterback again. His 2nd sack.
Just when they thought he was done, he goes and gets another one.
Pressure coming with the throw. Right on time. The quarterback lets it go, and it found its mark.
This is one of those guys who's always had a pretty good arm. He always seems to do a good job of reading the defense. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom! The defender's left lying there in his back.
The defender brings him down at the 41.
A smart coach would call this play.
Indianapolis comes out in their nickel package.
41-yard line.
Yeah, 90 ball.
Martin. Gain of 2.
28 on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
2 yards to go. Ball on their own 43. Indianapolis calls its secondary up to help with the short yardage situation. Moving left. He's taken down in the backfield. You may want to dump that play, John.
Yeah, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
Number 86 will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Ismail comes in motion. James. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that one.
Try to catch the defense snapping. Fake the run and look to send it deep.
2nd and 7. Manning with a man in motion.
Give it all you got. Man, no. Foot. Sideline to sideline.
Closing in. Slings it to the outside. This one falls incomplete.
Everyone needs to stay focused here. Hold your blocks, run good routes, and make a good pass. You need to convert this.
Using motion. Under pressure. Throws it. Incomplete pass. The defense really put the pressure on.
It's hard to go through your progressions when the pass rushers get into the backfield that quickly.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. So he made the right decision there.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 30.
Hit him low. Lose it.
Pennington with a man in motion.
Come on, D-up.
Martin. And he stopped at the 31. Martin was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Handed off to the back. Martin didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Great pass. Good route running by the receiver, who was right there to make the catch.
That one was all about timing. The quarterback let it go, and the receiver looked back just at the right time.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
To the air on 1st down. He surveys the field with the throw. A little off target, but caught. They'll move the chains with that completion.
Yeah, and that was a great recognition by the quarterback, knowing where to go with the football against the blitz and knowing how to get it there.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Set. Get out. Bring the pain. Get the ball.
2 minutes left in the quarter.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
James, the lone back. Manning with a man in motion. Hand it off. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Take what you can get on this pass play, but don't fight for extra yardage. You need to get out of bounds.
On the 36-yard line.
Set. Cowboy. Get down.
Wayne comes in motion.
Give it all you got.
Drops back. Throwing. And the catch is made. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 49.
Watch that game plan. You need to keep it stopped as much as possible.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Pass play here on 1st down. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch. The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Man in motion. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
3rd down coming up.
I'm looking for that back to sneak out into the flat. It's been there a few times before, and they might try it again right here.
Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. He hits his receiver. The Colts call a timeout. They have 2 left. 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Only one man in the backfield. They'll pass on 1st down. And the catch is made. He's trying to get them back to the line.
11-yard gain on the play.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Catch the ball, man. Set.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. He hits his receiver. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
Set.
Pressure coming. Looking for an option. Floats one into the end zone. So close to a touchdown.
Yeah, and that has to be frustrating for the quarterback. He put the pass where only his guy was going to catch it, and he did. He just didn't get his toes down. And now it was an incomplete pass instead of a touchdown.
So as the referee looks at a few angles, we'll do the same. And now it all depends on what we can see, because the referee is going to see the same thing. I think it's a catch.
That's a tough call. Depends on what angle you're looking at it from. I guess it'll be a judgment call by the officials.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
And welcome back.
You better kick it here.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. Now they've put it together offensively with 14 unanswered points.
They have a lot of talent on the offensive side of the ball. Scoring runs like this aren't all that unusual for them.
He got all of that one. He decides not to return this one.
Give this one a try.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. Penning sets up. Hand it off. Number 27 showed he could do more than just cover on that play.
Yeah, he sure did. When you get a corner who will come out like that on run support, it makes the offensive coordinator think twice on those runs to the outside.
2nd and 13. Ball on the 17-yard line.
It's the end of the second quarter with the score: Indianapolis 21, New York 7. So let's pick up the action. We're ready to start the second half of play. The kickoff team lines up. Booming kick downfield. Indianapolis already leading in this one, sends their offensive unit back onto the field. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
37-yard line.
Get in there.
He tucks it away, and he's brought down at the 39.
Get some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into cover.
8 to go. James, the lone back.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Howard pulls him down behind the line, and that's now 3 tackles for him in this game.
The running game has not been able to get started today. They got to hope that the passing offense is ready to carry the load.
Set. Eagle left. Terrell. Stay active. Hook out right.
Man in motion. Passes left. 4th down now after the incomplete pass.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. Fields the punt and has some open field. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35.
Eagle left. Set. D up. Hit him low.
Throwing. He finds his man. Pennington could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
Using motion. Looking to run it here. 4-yard gain there.
Call this defense here.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Look, screen.
Tucks it away. And he gets the 1st down with a nice pickup on that play.
Someone needs to tell this guy that you should be slowing down in the second half, not speeding up.
They got nothing. Set. Get at him, D.
Gets the toss to the left. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
8 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. Backing off. They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Passing right. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play.
The intended receiver on the play.
Tosses it out to the right. Just about 3 yards on the toss play.
This is a good special teams play.
They're looking at about a 55-yard attempt here. He'll really need to hit it perfectly. And it's up. The kick was wide and off the mark.
Throw a little play action at it. That'll get those linebackers on their heels.
James, the lone back. He sees something in the defense. Abraham drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Using motion. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
Yeah, he made some moves and broke free. And one of the things he does best is use his blocks downfield. He's very patient, and he waits for his blockers to engage. Then he cuts off their hip for a big gain.
Looks like he's changing the play. James, the lone setback.
38-yard line.
Yellow, 16.
The Colts using motion. James didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
Set. Snake eyes.
Manning sends a man in motion. Toss play to the left. And he's brought down in the backfield. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Yeah, they got good penetration on the line. Guys flying to the ball, getting to the ball carrier, making a heck of a defensive play.
New York comes out in their nickel package. Wayne goes in motion. Closing in, guns it to the right side, and it's complete. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anyway.
28-yard line.
Set. Red,
Calling an
16.
audible now.
Yellow, 74. Let's go, ball.
4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Manning out of the gun.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Using motion. Drops back through the end zone. Incomplete pass. Trying to get it in for 6, but couldn't. Third down. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Powell got up and knocked that pass away.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
Mike Vanderjagt lines up to attempt what will be about a 40-yard field goal. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. That's 17 unanswered points.
They just can't seem to stop him.
Here's the kickoff team. And he got all of that one, a great kick. He got all of it.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Bring the pain.
Pennington gets set. They'll pass on first down. Under pressure, this pass is incomplete, so he can't get it to him.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 20. Pressure, steps up with the pass. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
The thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Moss comes in motion. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Looking upfield. Breaks free. Stiff arm to the ground. Pickup of about 6 yards.
This defense looks good.
About 4 to go. Ball on their own 43.
Cowboy. Come on, D up.
Slings it to the outside. Not much, but it's better than a loss.
When you see or feel the blitz and you start feeling the pressure, you got to remember that some yards are always better than none yards.
Man in motion.
Buster's grab.
Crosses it right. Spins away from the tackle. Barth gets right in there and brings him down. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Time to call the special teams play.
Turk is back to punt. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
So we have 1st and 10 here. James, the lone back. Pollard in motion. He's taken down at the 23-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Colts ahead of the Jets 24-7. And we'll start the 4th quarter. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Breaks free, pulls him over. They caught the defense out of position.
And this defense is susceptible to that kind of thing. They're very aggressive. And the counter is designed to take advantage of that. You get them all going in one direction, then you cut back against the grain.
Calling an audible. Man in motion. Breaking through. The 40. James with a nice run. Picks up the 1st down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Manning gets set. Directing traffic. Using motion. He'll get it again. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Set. Hit the ball. Snake out.
Pressure coming. He's looking. Rolling out to his right. Stiff arm. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up a 1st down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. I mean, they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
Only one man in the backfield. Calling an audible now. Man in motion. James couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast 1st step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Directing traffic. Has room. So he got the carry and makes his way toward the 100-yard mark on the ground. 3rd and short. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Third and inches. Ball on the
He sees something in the defense. Smith, the man in motion. Gets the toss to the left. James couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Get in there. Set.
4th and 1. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Indianapolis will call a timeout here. That's their first. Ninth play of this drive. Manning sees something in the defense. Tosses it right. He made it past the first down marker. Good run to the outside.
He saw the marker as he got to the outside, and he just turned it up and got past it.
James, the lone back.
Ain't got nothing. Bring that pain, baby.
Pollard moves in motion.
Out.
Hand off to the tailback. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
If you notice him coming off in the run, use the play action. Those defensive backs will take a step forward, and that should be all your speed receiver needs to burn him.
Set. Is that all you got? Lose it.
Looks like he's changing the play.
You got him. You got him.
Using motion. Again with the carry. Again and again. Another first down.
Yeah, and this offense has really impressed me on this drive. They've been moving the ball very methodically. They're getting closer and closer to the end zone.
Set. We'll see. Bring the pain. Yeah. Stay down.
Handed off to the back. Breaks the tackle. Monroe was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
James, the lone back.
2nd and 10. Ball on
Changing the play now.
Get in there, Ron. 3:25. Snake eyes. Go.
Drops back. Closing in. Looking downfield. Sends this pass out of play. So he didn't see anybody open and just threw it out of bounds. New York comes out in their nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Textbook game management, John.
Yep, run the ball when you have the lead to take time off the clock. Textbook.
This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. And it's up. And so that kick is good. Another successful field goal try gives him his second three-pointer of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance. From the 12-yard line.
Time's running out for them. So if they want to get back in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get into the end zone on this possession.
Under pressure with the throw. And he's stopped at the 50-yard line. Great play there by Moss.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Backing off. The defense lines up in the nickel. Pressure gets the pass off. John, that went right off the defender's fingertips.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
Indianapolis puts its secondary in better position to stop the pass. Closing in, now has 2 sacks in the game.
It's his combination of strength and speed that's allowed him to get those sacks. This is a good special teams play.
Kirk will come into this game to punt. Number 86 looks like he's ready for the return. This one is just about in the book.
Set.
This is the name that came to us to the game. My quarterback fire, bringing that thing.
Set. Snake eyes. Here come the heat. That's all you. Right. Let's go. Come on.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
James in the backfield, calling an audible.
Red, 25. Blue, 58. Ain't got nothing. Get at him. Hit him low. Cowboy. You got him. Here comes the heat.
Indianapolis calls a timeout. They have 1 left. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on a 17-yard line.
Manning gets set. Looks like he's changing the play. Breaking free. The 30. He showed some nice moves on that run.
That guy has great acceleration. It allows him to stop in a dime and change direction.
There's the final gun. The final score is Indianapolis 27, New York 7.
New York 7.
A reminder to join us next week for another high-powered matchup. Stay tuned now for your late local news, or on the West Coast, your normal programming. This has been a presentation of EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, and for our entire crew, good night.